Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world here in a very rainy and wet Johannesburg. I hope you are all doing well and I'm very excited about today's video. Today I'm going to chat to you about the scents I like to wear to bed. So you will see all these fragrances, it's about 7 or 6, are really comforting, often warm, calming, inoffensive kind of fragrances. And please comment below what scents you would like to wear to bed and if you like to wear anything at all. So before we get started, as always guys, if something is a bit out of focus, please forgive me, I cannot see, I'm completely blind. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel if you like perfume related content and to hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. And to those of you who subscribe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you and I'm so happy that I have people that I can share my passion for fragrances with. And with that out of the way, guys, let's get into the fragrances. And that is what we're here for, right? So I've got my fragrances in this bag. It's it almost feels like a laptop bag, but it's a cosmetic bag that I got on Takealot. I don't know whether they still have it. I will check and then I'll link it down below. I'll also link all the fragrances I talk about below in the description box, you guys. So the first two fragrances I want to talk about, I've got a bit of tissue paper here and I'm just going to open, these are two body mists, or I'm lying. It's not two body mists, it's two products from the Bodyshop. So this one is what they call, let me just check my notes just to be absolutely sure. It's pomegranate and red berries, that's right. It's a hair and body mist and it is apparently unisex. Now I actually went to my husband and I said to him, look, does this smell unisex to you? And he said, no, it smells very much like a woman. And I agree with him. It doesn't smell to me at all like something that a man would wear. Obviously we can all wear what we want to wear, but it just doesn't smell like a traditional sort of, masculine scent. So I'm going to read the main accords to you. It's woody, fruity, sweet, sour, fresh, and spicy. I definitely do not get spicy. That I can tell you right off the bat. It's definitely not spicy. I definitely smell it smells like cherries and red berries and fruity, and it almost smells like a very nice fruity bubble bath or shower gel. But you can smell that it is a body mist. It is very nice, you guys. I spray this all over my hair, all over my clothes. It doesn't last long. I mean, it is a body mist. But it is very comforting, very sweet, fruity. That is what I get, sweet and fruity. So that is pomegranate and red berries by the Bodyshop, and it's also very inexpensive. The next one is also from the Bodyshop. I hope you can see it properly. I'll turn it around for just in case I don't have it the right way. So this is the Japanese cherry blossom and this is the strawberry kiss version. They did bring out the original one, I think it was in 2012, but this one came out in 2017. And let me just read to you. They say it's aromatic fruity fragrance for women, and that is the description. And Oh, this is a 50 ml eau de toilette. Yeah. It smells very much fruity and sweet like the previous one, except that this one for me has a jammy quality to it. You can definitely 100% you can smell the strawberry. For those of you who've watched my backup bottle video, there I spoke about Trezor's Midnight Rose by Lancome. And this one, let me just, they definitely don't smell the same. But I said in that video that Trezor Midnight Rose, if you know what that smells like, smells a bit like strawberry jam. And here I also get it. I definitely get it. But unlike Midnight Rose, this is more fruity. It smells like there's more fruits in here. Let me actually check. Yeah, they say in the top there's strawberry, Japanese cherry blossom and orange, and in the mid there's pink peony, rose and jasmine. So actually there are a lot of flowers in here. And then the base is caramel, vanilla, white musk, amber and sandalwood. But I think it's that strawberryness that comes through so strong that it smells very fruity. I do smell flowers in here. But for me, it's mostly the strawberry mixed with rose and vanilla. Yeah, but a lot of fruit in it. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Try this out. It is also available in the body lotion and shower gel. And I can't remember what else, but that is it. So, and it's also not very expensive. I think it's about, if I remember correctly, $2.40 or so. But I will also link that down below for you. Please let me know if you've ever smelled that one. Then the next one is an old one that I've spoken about, I think twice now already. Let me just find it. And this is the cliched now Mon Guerlain. Ooh, yeah. This is absolutely 100% different to the other two I described. This is Lavender Vanilla, like you know by now, I'm sure. And it is extremely comforting. I think it's that lavender note that gives it its comforting quality. You can definitely also smell the vanilla. Whew, it's very aromatic. But this one for bed is just perfection. It is perfection. I've said it once and I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it a lot after this. But this just reminds that this is just something that I wear when I feel very anxious. I like to wear it to bed, like I say. Otherwise it wouldn't have been on this video, duh. Thanks, Heidi, for stating the obvious. Yeah, and as I've said before, it doesn't smell like fabric softener at all, but it also gives you that, you know, that feeling of, oh, you know, I just feel clean and comforted. And I mean, have you ever smelled someone just walking past you and you smell them and you think, yo, they smell like such a nice washing powder or fabric softener, and it just makes you think that, you know, they are, it gives you the impression that they are comforting, that person is a very comforting sort of person. Also, I think it goes with the image I get is sort of a warm sweater, you know, if that makes any sense. Right, so that is Mon Guerlain. I'm trying to keep this short, guys. I've noticed that I'm really going on about fragrances. Please forgive me. It's just I love it so much. So the next one is also one I've spoken about before, and this is Pepe Jeans for Her, London. This is an EDP. Oh yes, the Mon Guerlain was also an EDP. So this is this is something that I've said before that I like to wear in summertime, that just says, you know, hang out by the pool. It smells, for me, it smells exactly like a pina colada. I had quite a lot of pina coladas over the holiday, I must say, and this smell exactly like it. Yeah. But I think what makes this also a nice bedtime scent is the fact that there's marshmallow in it. So even though it smells like coconut and pineapple, I mean, those notes aren't listed here, it's really what comes through in the evening, not in the evening that it comes through then only, but I mean why I like to wear it to bed is really because of that marshmallow, comforting marshmallow note. I find that when I talk about fragrances here, that I can't help but to smell it all the time. It's like I get so excited when I talk about it, that I just have to smell it. So let's move on to our next one. We've got 4 more left, but both I layer with other fragrances. So this is Dolce & Gabbana Perfume. I don't know whether the bottle is the right way around, but I will turn it around if it's not. I've never spoken about this one, but this one is an iconic fragrance for me, guys, because it's the first one I've ever this was my first blind buy, and I was so anxious. I sent a voice note to a friend and I said to her, look, I'm going to open this now, I'm going to smell it. I'm actually trembling because what have I done? What if I don't like it? And yeah, and I liked it, luckily. So this is also a marshmallow fragrance, but, and I don't know if this is listed, but what I get is also vanilla in this. It smells like a very powdery, vanillic sort of fragrance. Yes, there's vanilla. I just checked on my notes, and indeed there's vanilla. There's also neroli in here, which is supposed to give it sort of a citrusy vibe. I don't get that. Yeah, okay, I get it when I first spray it. Let me just check, because in the cap I smell the neroli. Yeah, it dries down very quickly. So in the top there's neroli, and you can smell it, but that quickly, on my skin at least, disappear. There's also, in the top, there's also raspberry and mandarin orange. And then in the middle, there's orange blossom and jasmine. And in the base, there's marshmallow, vanilla, sandalwood, and heliotrope. I'm going to read to you something from Fragrantica. So guys, if you ever want to know fragrance notes, who designed the fragrance, who, what the main accords are, what people are saying about it, check out Fragrantica. I'm going to read it to you. It says here, this is now someone's opinion on Perfume. Perfume is a sweet and cute fragrance, but not overpowering. It's not cloying, and the flowers keep it fresh. Okay, so I don't get the flowers. Marshmallow is powdery, raspberry isn't sickly jammy, and gives this a lovely sweet tone. Sillage isn't enormous. So in other words, this is not a fragrance that's going to enter a room before you do, or it's not going to leave a huge trail, And longevity isn't good, so it doesn't last long. That I agree with 100%. Sensual, feminine fragrance that I will forever love. So, and I agree, it is one that I will forever love for this sweet vanillic marshmallow scent. My husband smelled this the other day on me and he said, "Oh, that smells so nice." He says, "It smells like caramel." And then he said, "You can tell it's something that you would wear to bed." So yeah, it's quite, for me, it was quite apparent. I guess, you know, of course you can wear it during the day. There's nothing wrong with it. I do it sometimes. But for me, this just screams fluffy cushions and duvets and curling up in bed, especially in winter time. So I then layer this with, I can't believe I've got this fragrance in my hands. I actually cannot believe it. You guys, since I started watching fragrance reviews, I just always checked on the internet, where can I buy Kayali fragrances in South Africa? And in November, I checked again, and I couldn't believe when I actually found, you know, a store where I can buy it. And this is at the ARC store. I will also link that below. This is the much talked about, much loved Kayali Vanilla 28. This is a sugary vanilla orchid. Oh, I can't talk, eh? It's late, guys. It's Friday evening by now. You see, by now, let's try again, I would have had a glass of wine in my hand. Anyway, so this smells, yeah, you can smell the brown sugar, the vanilla. It's a deep, warm, almost boozy sort of a fragrance. And oh, it's so nice. It's not vanilla essence, don't think that. It's a deeper vanilla because it's mixed with that brown sugar. I just have to give it another sniff, sorry. So much for keeping it short. But yeah, I mix this with Perfume because it feels like it just brings out that vanilla so much more. It just makes it even warmer. So yeah, this fragrance is a very good fragrance to layer with any vanilla fragrance that you have. If you've got a fragrance with vanilla in and you feel you just want to amp up that vanilla a bit, or you feel the fragrance doesn't have vanilla in it, but you want to add a bit of vanilla, this is your girl. But if you don't like sweet scents, stay away. This is not for you. And we're on to our last two. Let me just switch my notes. So this one I've also not spoken about ever on my channel, and this is a discontinued one, but you still get it on Takealot, I believe. I think there's still 180ml link. There was usually like a 50ml and an 80ml, but this is the only one left. And this is Valentino's Valentina Blush. This is such a nice fragrance, but I think it's an eau de toilette. It reminds me of a body mist, I must be honest. It's quite a simple, straightforward fragrance. It's got, sorry guys, I'm reading and trying to talk. But it's got sour cherry and pink pepper in the top, orange blossom in the middle, and vanilla and praline in the base. So I definitely smell the sour cherry. It doesn't smell sour to me. And midway through, to me, and I'm so hesitant to say this because then it's not going to sound nice, but on my skin, it smells almost like pencil shavings mixed with vanilla. That doesn't sound appetizing now, does it? But it does smell very nice, you guys. It's a soft smell. I don't think it can offend anyone. And you really smell the cherry and the vanilla. Definitely, 100%. It's not a fragrance I would or I will repurchase. I don't think in any case that, you know, it will be possible to repurchase this once this bottle is done. Simply because it smells like a body mist, you know. You don't pay a body mist price. It's not super expensive, but I mean, it's not. I don't know if you could hear that. My husband sneezed there in the back. Yeah, but a very nice fragrance. Very simple, very straightforward. Definitely a safe blind buy. I don't think that you will not like it. You might not be head over heels in love with it, but it's not something that I don't think many people will dislike it. I honestly don't know. Perhaps I'm wrong, but it reminds me of the pomegranate and red berries, that sort of scent. That's what this reminds me of. And then, guys, by accident, I found this layering combination. So I'm not a layering sort of person, but for bedtime it seems like I'm a bit more adventurous. This one, Girl of Now. Becoming a bit crowded here. Put that to the side. I've spoken about this in my backup bottle video. This is a pistachio, ice creamy, almondy scent. It is so warm, so gourmand. It is beautiful. It smells like a comforting hug to me. But don't make a mistake. It's very loud. It's very loud. Comforting yet loud. So this is not something that I would usually have chosen or selected for my bedtime scents. But one evening I was putting on hand cream or body lotion actually, and it was the body lotion that came with the Girl of Now gift set. It came with that gift set. And then I sprayed this one. I sprayed on the Valentina blush, and my husband said, "You smell so nice." And I thought, what a super combination. So then I tried to put both fragrances on, and it worked like a charm. So I think that what happens is that Girl of Now by Elie Saab, I don't think I've said that it's by Elie Saab, it helps to actually make Valentina blush a bit deeper. It gives it that, it amps up that sort of vanilla-y praline smell with its nuttiness, you know. And then I also think it also strengthens the orange blossom, both, because both have orange blossom in, and it really comes through very nicely. Guys, if you don't have Girl of Now and you just want to go and smell fragrances in the store, try this one and let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you think and how it smells on your skin, because some people say it smells orangey, some people say it smells more almondy on their skin. So yeah, I would like to know what you think about it. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It was lovely chatting to you, and I can't wait to see you in another video. Goodbye.